Hi, I'm Abby. Welcome to my New York City kitchen, where today we're making halloumi fajitas. So, what does that mean? So, halloumi is a cheese, so these are vegetarian fajitas. It's kind of like mozzarella. You may have seen it if you eat Greek food at all. It's a little bit saltier than mozzarella and has a kind of a firmer texture. So we're actually gonna saute this. You can grill it, you can bake it, you can saute it. It holds up really nicely to heat, gets really lovely and brown. So, but the first thing we're gonna do, I have over here a cast iron pan. It is already turned on because you really wanna make sure your pan is hot, hot, hot before you cook anything, especially when we're doing something like fajitas. We wanna get a nice char on these veggies if we can. So here I have some julienne bell pepper and some julienne red onion, but again, recipes are just a guide or a formula. If you like zucchini, add that in. If you like carrots, add that in. It's kind of whatever veggies you want to have in your fajitas are gonna taste great, right? So it's hot. I'm gonna put in some oil, get that nice and hot, and then we're gonna put in our onions and peppers. My tongs ready to go. You can hear it already cooking. Like that. All right, so we're gonna just kind of cook these for about 2-3 minutes till they start to get golden brown. And while they're doing that, let's talk about the next steps here. So over here, I have chili powder, cumin, black pepper, and some kosher salt. So that is gonna be our spice mixture. Similar to a taco spice mixture, you see chili powder and cumin in a lot of Mexican style cooking. So that's what we're gonna use there. You can also spice it up a bit by putting cayenne in there or red chili flakes. Again, whatever you like is gonna taste good, right? So feel free to mix and match. You could even put some oregano in there. I have all sorts of good options here. We're gonna do this a bit. Okay, so now we're gonna add in our spice mixture. So, and we'll just mix it all around. Make sure those veggies get all those great spices here. Beautiful. And when you take your spices and you toast them a little bit in hot oil or even just with no oil and you just toast them in a pan, that's called blooming your spices. And what that does is it helps to develop the flavor, adds a really nice deepening to those spices, a little bit toasty even. So we like to cook our spices. And now we're gonna take the veggies out and put them in this bowl and we're gonna cook the halloumi. All right, now we're gonna put our halloumi in. I just wanna put it, you can see it already. It's gonna get nice and brown on each side. So we put in that halloumi cheese, and again, just to talk about the halloumi, it is a thicker, harder cheese, even though it is still kind of a soft cheese. It's not as soft as a mozzarella, so it does stay firm. It holds its texture when you cook it. So you can see in the pan, it's definitely reacting here. And we're gonna turn it over now. And you can see, look at how beautiful. It's just gonna get golden brown. But it's not gonna melt. It's not going to get ooey and gooey like other cheeses would. It stays firm, which is the beauty of the halloumi cheese. So as we turn it over to get some brown on both sides, you'll see how nice it looks here. is a really nice vegetarian option. So if you have vegetarians around, or if you're a vegetarian, or you just want to eat a vegetarian meal, this is just cheese. So instead of putting shredded cheddar and beef or chicken or that kind of thing on your tacos or your fajitas today, we have halloumi, which is great and super delicious. So I'm just gonna do that, and then we're gonna put these veggies back in the pan and mix everything together, and then we'll be ready to make our halloumi fajitas. Okay. So we're just gonna mix everything together like so. Beautiful. All right. Now I'm gonna put everything back in the bowl here. All together. And we're gonna heat up a couple tortillas actually. So those are ready to go. I have a couple tortillas here. These are corn. You can use flour or corn. If you have tortillas, you can heat them up in the microwave. You just get a damp paper towel and you wrap it and you put it in the microwave. You can stack them up for about 30 seconds. Or you can do it stovetop. You can put them directly on the flame if you have a gas stove. Or since this is hot, I'm just gonna do this and heat them up in my pan, like so. And it's gonna be fine. Because we need to heat them up a little bit so that they're pliable, so that they're not gonna break when you fold them. We normally keep them out on room temperature or in the fridge, so we just wanna make them a little malleable before we start putting our great stuff in there. There we go. Okay, so I have all my stuff here. We've got our halloumi with our peppers and onions and our spice mix. We've got some chopped cilantro, some avocado, some tomato. You could also use guacamole, salsa. You could have some beans to put in there, sour cream. All of these are really great ideas. Again, you could do a mix and match so everyone gets to choose their own adventure and make whatever they kind of want to do. So let's grab one of these. It's nice here. And we'll put some of this gorgeous mixture right in the middle there. And you don't want to overstuff it here. You can also put some limes in here. Maybe some lime juice would be nice. Let's put some avocado in, some of those tomatoes, and some cilantro. Perfect. And then one serving would be probably two of these tortillas if they're small like this corn one. But, eat as many as you want. If you're hungry, have 3. Great, perfect. So once again, I'm Abby. Thanks for watching my New York City kitchen. These are my halloumi fajitas. We'll see you next time. Bye.